Hi everyone, welcome to our first sprint closure. This session will happen bi-weekly Friday at 4 p.m. and it's just a way for us to come together and celebrate what we managed to achieve and also highlight what we may have missed. So Damian, Ivan, Gianluca, and Elias will represent each team and they'll kindly present all of the hard work you've done this sprint. Green means that the sprint objective was met. The gray one is either the task was removed from the sprint or not achieved, and then in red is at risk.
All right, so on the client, two things. The big one is that we started on the missions, so that's what you see as a big picture. The main things we need are first to plug it from the game. So like getting the data from the game. For instance, if you collect 12 crystals, then we should record it and basically save this. So this is not plugged. Ivan and Antonio, I guess, will work on this in the next days. And then, since Antonio was waiting for this kind of stuff, he did let's say technical tasks like working on debug for the playing with friends and making the transitions more smooth on the different screens, which is going to be very useful because at some point we're going to have screens with like 3D models, lots of images and so on. So it's good that we started to tackle that already. That's it on the client side. So something that was not really planned, but it's cool to watch, is Roger started to rework the style of the UI. So what you see is an idea for the shop. The cool thing about this, what I like, is that basically the idea here is that we brand the upgrade as a chip. So you can see there's the small thing at the bottom. Then I think it's cool because it's not like when the players they talk, it's not just like a upgrade. They can have like a word to describe it. And this one is kind of funny because then you can say let's go to the chip shop or this kind of thing. Maybe it's funny only for me. Yeah, looking super cool. So long story short, it's a store. There's nothing super fancy. Big items, small items, sections, shortcuts, name, best value, prices, and so on. But at least it's done. This is not 100% done, but we are pretty confident that it's gonna work pretty well. So the choose cosmetics is basically how to change your skin, how to change your remotes, and so on. The way it's gonna work is you can click on Jalal. So here you're gonna have all the characters, and then if you click view details, you see more details on the characters. And if you click on customization,
Oh, there it is.
then you have all the different options. This is a pretty old mockup. We already have new old navigation. We already have new stuff. But yeah, just giving you a highlight.
So I'll speak, I think I'll be very brief about what we've been doing. We are calling the Quantum Phase 3 finish, in the sense that every feature is there, and then we found this issue with the scaling, and then we had to readjust a lot of things. So we'll be working on levels for a few more days, but basically all the features are implemented and everything, balancing is starting to feel right. So the new thing we did this spring was the emojis. We had this design doc, and then the implementation is actually also done. It's just that there's like a little bit of content missing. Like we will add some emojis that make more sense. We have some placeholders, and then this, with all the rescaling and stuff and Quantum not being completed, we decided to drop for next week or next sprint all the characters that we will start next Monday. I've been speaking about this for a few days. I'm sorry, but upgrades like a big thing in the game, as you know, because it adds a lot of depth into the game, variations and stuff, and they can be simple. Sometimes they can be like changing some stats in your weapons or ultimate or skills, but there are others that are really like a lot more complex, like adding new mechanics, even buffs to the players or affect visuals. There can be many tricky things, and mostly the volume. There were a lot of them, 178 upgrades. I know there's one in progress. We'll finish it at some point. And then we have a total of 73 different type of upgrades. So it was quite massive. I'm really happy we have all this already in the game. And then we can move on to the next slide, which is this feature emojis. We've been playing with them today a bit. It's really refreshing to see something new in the build after all the transferring of Fusion to Quantum. And yeah, it's just some emojis can be just text. They can contain images, animations. Maybe we can consider video at some point, but probably not. And sounds also. So the poop emoji has sounds, and I think it's very fun. So yeah, we've been testing this again. Needs more content, and then sorry for all the placeholder art, but yeah, just to showcase what we've been doing. And then if we go to the next one, I think we are done with the scaling, but now after scaling, we still will be like doing a bit more of making sure everything still fits. So there will be some more work during next weeks with that. But yeah, we basically Quantum done, upgrades done, and first phase of emojis done also. And I think that's it.
We get the first concept of River approved. This is an assassin. This character is already in production. Later we see some slide about it. And the next one is in work in progress. So it's the healer that has a lot of evolution. This is the final version of our healer. So it's our old lady. Atabus is finished. Finally, we have another character done. So I think that Odin did a very good job. We passed through a lot of feedback, but at the end the result is pretty cool. And after we can see the weapon also. It looks cool. And we have here the high poly of Katie, and it's already very cool. I have to say that now Antoine is working with the low poly, yes. And anyway, it's looking very good. The weapon also is cool. And this is the high poly of Maya. This character is on hold because Aito is starting to work with the model of River. This is the weapon of Maya. It's done. In a poly, and this is the blocking of River. Very cool stuff and very fast also. So this is the sword. I mean, this character probably next week will be done in blocking, so we have another game that we can rig and put in the game, so and play with it. Also, David did the rig of the snowbird. From today he started to animate it. So looks promising. Next one is some animation from Maya. You can see the frontal camera and the game camera of this the dev. So the Maya is done, mostly done. Today he has to finish some animation, but next week we will review those animation in Unity and we apply some feedback if we have to apply. But the character is almost done. So that's it. Congrats my team that did a very good job in terms of quality, and also because they respected the deadline. So congrats guys.
On environments, there was that problem with the scale that we couldn't achieve the goals, so we shift a little bit. We did the concept for the desert. We invested some time trying to improve and defining better the visual style that we want for the environments. That we are adding texture to the shading of the object, so everything looks a bit more like painting. Still improving it, but we are getting close. Also, we invested some time on making more procedural technology to be able to adjust all the geometries in case that we have to do changes or whatever, so we can make like the base level, and if we have to change size or anything, it's going to be much more fast. And in the last slides we are closing the definition of the level design props. This is not the final concept, it's just sketches to get the idea, and we are trying to go one by one to define what we want exactly, and then the next sprint we will do like the proper concept art.
So apart from the Cathy collaboration, which I already showed the statistics, but these are the updated ones. These are for today of my video. I think it has like plus 140k visits from the last update. So I don't know how Elias' video is going, but I think it has reached 1 million, I think.
Yeah, we got the 1 million yesterday.
Nice. And the good thing is that we have, this is on TikTok, 91% that don't follow me. So that is great. That is what we want. That means that people are discovering us. This is for Instagram, which is the same 79% non-follower people. That is super nice. And I've been working on stream. It has been really well. I think some people already joined the Discord, and these are people that I know for sure they will participate, for example, in contests or tournaments in the future, because it's people from my close community, and that is really nice too. I made a little banner so people can join the Discord. And this is on my streams on TikTok too. I always have that display so people already get the name into their heads. And I've been preparing some ideas. Not every idea is listed here. Some ideas for the calzotada. I would like to record some of you guys to make some content. And I've been thinking of skin themes. One that I worked in live, it's the Alliance. The lore is like an organization apart from the houses that wants to like end with the system and create a new nation, like united one, not like into houses. And they are, I don't know, I've been exploring some styles, but I didn't find the one that I like yet. So I will just keep working on this. And that's for me, like I just wanted to add a little bit more, so that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
A lot of hard work. So these are just the next sprint objectives per team. Okay, well, I'll let you all go. Have an amazing weekend if I don't speak to you later on today. And yeah, rest up and enjoy your weekend. Great job,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.